First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fouled away. McCann, base runner at first with one out. High in the air down the right field line. Suzuki sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Standing in, Justin Verlander. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Down and away, ball 1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Ready for another shot now. Ichiro Suzuki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he takes ball 1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Cue shot here out towards short. And the 2-out throw. Stepping up to the plate, Ichiro Suzuki, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So here now is the pitcher, Justin Verlander. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Back to the top of the order now. And standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Snyder. And the inning is over. Stepping up now, Roberto Alomar. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Lee is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Snyder. And the inning is over. Now batting, Roberto Alomar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of it.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Duke Snyder. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ball 1.
That's inside.
And it's fouled away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter. Lee is a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. This one's down to third. Park over to his left. Throw gets him, 2 down. So digging in now, Travis Hafner. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Now a curveball misses inside. 2-0 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So coming to the plate, George Brett. A couple of walks for him thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Hafner stands at second with 2 gone. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Nipped the corner, 2-2. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at pull now, 3-2. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that leading off the inning, Duke Snider, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Brian McCann. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. The 0-2 once more. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll step on the bag himself. And riding in once again, Pudge Rodriguez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Popped him up.
Rodriguez.
There to take it is Votto, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figure with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Line to the right side. Suzuki is there, and they breeze through. So striding forward now, Cal Ripken. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Cody Bellinger will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here.
Bellinger.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hot shot to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ichiro Suzuki, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, and this ball's right past him at first base.
Now batter.
Digging in once again, Roberto Alomar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Suzuki looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Striding into the box, Mike Trout. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there. Roberto Ozuna is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Snyder comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Now at the plate, Duke Snyder. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit. Digging in, Lee.
The batter, number 00. Shortstop, Lee.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
To second for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Travis Hafner. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Attention, please. Now pitching.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-hander. Frank Thomas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, George Brett. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. The 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout on the run, and he brings it down to end the end. Digging in the switch hitter, David Hart. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
David.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-1 home. Is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Snyder on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. So stepping in, Duke Snyder. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he lays off there 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
The first baseman, number 19.
So a big spot here and stepping. Billy Wagner takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one guy.
Billy Wagner.
Jose Bautista will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Snyder ranging forward. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Into the box now, Brian McCann, and he bats in a big spot here. Buzz Rodriguez will be charged with the job of getting that guy home.
Rodriguez.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Throw to the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This is flared out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buzz Rodriguez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Rodriguez.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Dennis Eckersley enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Eckersley now playing first base.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki is after it. He's there and records the first down.
Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
3-1 to him now. Belted high and deep into right center. Suzuki ranging back at the track. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double. And the tie, Jacoby Ellsbury will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Zach Britton comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Britton is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runner Jose Bautista will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So striding in, Kenny Lofton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Popped up. Park has a play. Makes the catch. And that's the ball game. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
We've got baseball for you this afternoon from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the Phillies and the Knights. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Phillies, the right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
First pitch coming. Here it is. hit hard on the ground to second. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. In now, Roberto Alomar.
Batting second, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Suzuki gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Now in the box, Mike Trout.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Mike
sends that one out of play for strike one. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Trout goes down for the first out of the game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Gwynn is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning.
The left fielder.
Striding in, Duke's Willie Mays. See what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and two gone here.
Mays.
Ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Popped him up. Dunn is under it. And the inning is over. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. Lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Here it comes.
Roberto Alomar.
Nope.
Low for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
2 balls and a strike to count. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. As a look, now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
The count now at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Duke Snyder, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch. And now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
He throws him on the fastball there. Duke Snyder becomes out number 2 this inning, behind 0-2 now. And unable to hold off on that one. Smart move there as it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up.
Looking at a fast. Into the box, Frank Thomas. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
The first baseman, Frank Thomas.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Brian McCann, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pudge Rodriguez will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. And you can't ask for much more off the bench as he'll drive that run in with extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. The pitcher, Nolan Ryan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice. First offering on its way. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Standing in, Ichiro Suzuki. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. 0-1 the count. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ripken stands at third with one gone in the inning. This one's down to third. And the throw on to Dunn gets him for the second out. Now to the plate, Roberto Alomar. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and they're able to. Digging in, Ralph Kiner. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. At the plate, Brian McCann. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. No balls and 1 strike. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch-out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Shortstop.
Here's D. Gordon now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a flare out to left center. Trout coming on. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Mike Trout, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Hart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit high and deep out to left field. Kiner is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Snyder moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in steps Big Frank. Here's the 0-1. On the move is Trout from first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trout is off of first with 2 away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's running again. Oh, the big hurt connects here and sends it high and deep out to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez.
Crow.
1-0 ball. 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 1-0 ball.
crowbar. People everywhere will try to bring you down. Those jealous, they will try and take your crown. It's easier for them to put you in a box, keep you safely locked away, because they hate it when the boat's rocked. Come on, they don't tell us who we are, so when they try and lock you up, go and get the crowbar. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's a death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar.
Bounce, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hole. Like, baby, where the egg? Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since day one, for Lauren been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen. Got me stuck. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters. They be paying it. Yeah. They ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out that S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, don't got that type of luxury. Going down, there ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like, my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back, I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that cap in all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the f*** about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen you watch when you first dropped, that was clouded, which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holla back. Just how the raps, I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, I'm at your starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is pivotal. I will bury you and come and air out your have your homies on right next to Roman numerals. IVs, it's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Cold did me, grimy. He took it too far, he treat them like they back to back. I clap like that's a rap, but no video shoots, just hoodies and boots, putting your troops in boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. This is silly. My boy, 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 my boy. Say what?
Who gon' bring the crown? Who gon' try to
my boy,
round? Can't get enough. I don't play around. Don't got that type of luck. Going down. Nobody catching nothing.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got type of luxury. Going down, and ain't no catching up to me. Who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to keep from me? Off the ground, and can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, and ain't no catching up to me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to keep from me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, and ain't no catching up to me.
Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. In now, Ichiro Suzuki. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for
first delivery to him on the way.
The right fielder,
and look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Henderson has a beat on it. He's got it one away. Settling in now, Roberto Alomar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. At the plate, Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Alomar is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. Stepping into the box, David Hart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Pickoff move to second, and he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Glenn is there and he makes the catch for the out, but he gets back in time safe at second base. At the plate, Duke Snyder, runner in scoring. Willie Mays will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Trout at third with two away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. Popped straight up. Ripken onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, Roberto Alomar. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Trout is there, two gone. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in now, Frank Thomas. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
The first baseman, Frank.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And stepping in, the long Pudge Rodriguez, who will come on as a pinch hitter. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Base is empty here with nobody out. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch to Pudge. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box now, Cal Ripken. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Ripken is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Verlander, who could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. Digging in to try it again, Ichiro Suzuki. He flied out, leading off the ball game. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Leading off the inning, Frank Thomas. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Frank.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Verlander's ready. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Suzuki is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Ricky Henderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now. Hit back up the middle. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him. And that. Ready now, Ichiro Suzuki, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The right fielder.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Alomar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now here's another pop-up. And this one will head to the opposite side of the diamond. Alomar is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Thomas will take this one over to first. Stepping up now, Jason Kendall, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, number 18.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Hit to third, to his right heart. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Now batting, Cal Ripken.
The shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Ripken Jr.
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Trout will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Madison Bumgarner. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset if they're going to get swing and misses on that slider.
Threw it right past. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Hart. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Popped up. Thomas waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little...
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. So coming to the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out.
Suzuki.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way.
Roberto.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One out, nobody on. Two and two to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. Set to deal on 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Alomar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Tony Gwynn flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air out to center field. Crowd giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... So digging in now, Pudge Rodriguez. A base hit in his first trip.
The catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Suzuki going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Riding in once again, Cal Ripken. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Suzuki is there, and he has it for the first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, the pitcher.
First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Rodriguez, the runner at second with one away. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Suzuki moving forward. He's got it. Now at the plate, Frank Thomas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The first baseman.
Verlander sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Ricky Henderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. On the ground to third. And that's the second out. Striding into the box, Chipper Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted down the line in left. Mays is in pursuit, and they can't run it down.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Ready for another shot now, Roberto Alomar. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Fouled away.
Alomar.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Now digging in once again, Mike Trout. He was a ground out victim last time up. A bouncer to the left side. Ripken scoops it up. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Park. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he holds up. Now at the plate, Jason Kendall. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Fouled off. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki is there, 1 away. So stepping in, Cal Ripken. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ripken Jr.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. Mays is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he struck him out. Ready once again, Willie Mays. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Pudge Rodriguez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Digging in, Cal Ripken. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and he pops him up. Alomar shading to his right. Oh no, he missed it. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Ichiro. We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout has a read on it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in steps Big Frank. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
1-2 to Frank Thomas.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right.
A swing and a miss. Digging in, the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. And there's your first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gwynn sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So striding in, David Park. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Henderson looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. Now in the box, Willie Mays. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Striding in, Ricky Henderson. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he fouls this one off. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Go!
And that misses, ball one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Into the box, Jason Kendall. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Suzuki coming in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken. No hits to this point. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the stepping into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Standing in, Cal Ripken. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Kendall. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now to the plate, Justin Verlander. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. First pitch of the at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Soft liner to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ruth will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. One out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Digging in, Roberto Alomar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Ripken is up with it on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team.
up. Twisted Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the... Ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh. I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up on some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the Wester, 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. And run that bass till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey, look, this for my partners who low-key pitching the mound. And those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now, my mama see something to brag about. And I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh. Swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbered us, made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that... Don't start us, got the heart of Spartacus. Treat Gentiles like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between fake boy, evil, and conceivers. The truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping. But when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh, haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my... I just different. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up on some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
Train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright, all my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Said no. Never say I got $1 million swag, don't forget that. When you see me stepping through, I gain across the building and bring back the feeling. Did a fright, I'm unstoppable. Hey, I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright, all my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. Clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here, ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing.
You say you sticking to the script, say that popping at the loop and put your hands on. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit. Grab a shoulder, can you dig? Am I always wins? Ain't no time for talking shit. Put your hands on. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit.
Talking reckless, like the business. I don't need nobody. I'm showing up and I'm ready. Throwing shade my way, but I ain't sweating it. I can beat your ass without putting any effort in. Identical to what's between your lips. Penny pinching out. You stay on some have respect, or you gon' end up getting struck by your niggas. We gon' grab high, catch you Jackson. My people ready.
You say you sticking to the script, say that popping at the loop and put your hands on. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit. Grab a shoulder, can you dig? Am I always wins? Ain't no time for talking shit. Put your hands on. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit.
Yeah, I'm still a tone, just a holding, but I got them hands. Hot the fuck out of me. Leave me where you stand. Please, I might breathe, don't I make a bleed. And then they catch a fade and hanging in the street. I be on the stupid, I be going crazy, dude. I been throwed off, trained to go before middle school. He standing real tall, like he hard, but it's up. So got a glass jaw, I'm a southpaw, yeah.
You say you sticking to the script, say that popping at the loop and put your hands on. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit. Grab a shoulder, can you dig? Am I always wins? Ain't no time for talking shit. Put your hands on. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit.
What it do, boy, huh? How your boy, huh? You a green boy, why you making a scene, boy, huh? I jump clean, yo, then I jump in the ring, boy, huh? Like AB, when the bell ring, I swing, boy, oh, you acting up, what's gonna happen when somebody